Matchmaking ban following server disconnects. I've experienced this and it's annoying. If the game lags out, surely you should be able to recognise if it was our end or the server.
Okay, so as you can see, I made that video back in October 2017. I got that spam to you, I know I did. I put that all over our page. I had former teammates send it to you. I made a forum post which I'll show now. Look at the upvotes it got. I've just tried to find it now and I find it rather strange that it's been deleted, but I'm glad I got a screenshot of it all that time ago. Look how many people were in support of that. There were comments all agreeing with the problems. Why is this being hidden away? Why can't you help? And here's another thing. For quite a while I did used to use your forums and I found this post which I found quite concerning. This player was concerned about all the people who were quitting, and I'm sure this is the sort of thing that you've seen. You think we need to act on this. But whilst I agree some people will rage quit, I don't doubt that. I am bringing to you that a lot of people are being forcibly removed from matches, and whilst you're acting on quitters, it seems a lot worse to you because all these people are getting kicked from your game and they don't necessarily want to not be playing. And it shouldn't take me to make a post like this in response. Look at this, September, what are we now? We're in May now. And it's still going on. And if you just look at this, I did actually make a poll all that time ago in our group. I'm trying to find it, I can't quite find a screenshot, but I've put here the results and 148 people said they've experienced the issue, whilst only 39 said no. Now, don't get me wrong, I know that doesn't account for every player on the game. I know some people will not comment or vote, but for the people who have got involved, that is quite a clear ratio, that there's a problem that isn't just a subset of players, which you seem to believe it is. Just out of curiosity for my own sake, whilst making this video, I just decided to see if many other people were reporting it to you. These are your own forums. Just look. I don't even need to say anything. Just look at your own forums where people are telling you. Look at this. It's just not ending. It's not a subset of players. It is not.
So, Livo, I know you say lots of things on Twitter. What are you asking about specifically? Okay. Had a few people who have been watching this stream contact me because somebody mentioned the disconnects banning them. Apparently the message was deleted. The disconnects in the game?
Like dropping from ranked, I'm guessing?
I don't know, yeah. We can talk about that, so.
Basically the reports we have on this indicate it's not the game, to be frank. Like, we've done a lot of investigation over the years on this, and like you can see the difference in people with stable connections and the people who don't. And the scale of it happening is like, it's not big. That's not to say that
still frustrating for the person that it happens
yeah, and
to.
it's not to say that that's 100%. Like, we're not turning around and saying like, oh, there's no issue, like go away. But from everything we've looked into, it's always looked like a client-side issue. There's things we're learning from it in terms of like dealing with those client-side issues. I'd say, like in terms of like
client side means it's happening on the player's area.
Yes.
Server side means it's happening on
yes.
on,
I mean, it could
your
also
side.
be our client, I guess, but we're saying like like player side.
So.
But that's not like to dismiss it. Like, we are still very much aware of it. But every time we've looked into individual user cases, that's what we found. So yeah, it's a tough one to discern because.
Well, and like right now he's saying I contacted Xbox Live about this minutes after one of my issues, and they checked my connection live. Keep in mind, if you're playing, are you hardwired? Because if you're Wi-Fi, your connection is not stable at the same time. So there's that, and then if your first quit penalty, like, it should only really be impacting people. If you're doing a lobby dissolve that way, it may be a 15-minute suspension, but you're not going to be getting significant bans unless you have a track record of quitting. And if you're rejoining and all that, then it makes then.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if and that's what we find really strange about these reports and why it's so difficult for the team is, like, if you look at like this, like if you look at the amount of players who that is happening to, it's so small that it's confusing, because if it's not an issue we ever see at scale, it's a specific subset of users. And the only correlation we've ever found is just inconsistencies in their connection to the servers, at least from what we can see.
That's interesting. So Cat 7 hardware, 0 packet loss, 400 megabytes per second.
Yeah.
Why does it hit squads at the same time though? That's interesting.
Yeah, the squads at the same time thing is an interesting thing.
Can you? I know that you've.
I mean, keep sending it through, but
yeah, I mean, send it through. I mean, I think the easiest way for something like that.
I don't think we've had many.
If you've got if it's a squad being dropped and everybody gets hit with the same thing, then then send that through. And if you can, what we want to know is gamer tags that we're playing, the time you were playing, and the mode you were playing. That's going to be really helpful for us.
Okay, so this clip here, this isn't showing the server disconnecting at the same time for squads, but it is showing the way it's not always our end that causes the lag in games. I remember having that conversation with you not so long ago. This is me playing with a friend. I'm in the EU, he's in the US. I can see that we both got a server disconnect symbol. I do recognise that. But my point has been a long time that it's not always the player's end. If you watch this all the way through, you'll clearly see we both get the same issue. What is happening? Okay, so following the stream earlier, I have gone through, having a look through all the folders I've got. I've actually got 2 videos of it kicking the whole squad, so I'll show both of those. They're both really old, this first one being the oldest, so of course I don't expect you to investigate them, so I haven't got a clue on the dates or anything, it'd be pointless to look into. But I'm trying to highlight that it does happen. The second clip, it has our voices on it. You can clearly see we're not happy, and it happens that often. We make light of it and just laugh about it now because it's just so frequent, and that's the frustrating part because it shouldn't be frequent.
I've been kicked from the squad.
Yeah, I got kicked. I'm trying to rejoin. Let's see if it actually works.
Oh no, I got kicked. You have been returned to the main menu.
Wait, let you
Earlier on, Paul. Yeah. Earlier on, the game froze, and I reloaded the game up, and it wouldn't let me rejoin, and I got a 15-minute ban.
Yeah, that happens all the time. That's the point I'm trying to make on the page, but
and
can't see the problem.
And then I just said to Kyle, I was like, well, it doesn't matter really, because it's going to take us that amount of time to find a game.
Alright, I'll be returned back to the menu again. Yes, I'd like to rejoin. That's what I just tried doing.
We're off to a good start.
It's not the connection to the service is required. I am connected.
You have been returned to the main menu.
Yeah.
Would you like to rejoin the session? Yes. I'm recording this.
Yeah, so am I. This is just ridiculous. Yes.
I love this game. Have I ever told you guys how much I love this game?
Rejoin match like the 10th time.
What is it to record?
Alt F10.
I'm gonna do that after.
Yeah, I'm recording this as well. This is pathetic.
And I'm gonna like get a video on my phone as well and test my speed, test my internet.
Tell them that it's happening to an American too. They'll care about it that way.
Obviously, I'm connect. Oh my god. The thing is,
actually the game timed out.
If at any point I say no, I'll probably get banned when I do. It won't do anything this way.
Well, just say no and see if it bans you. Why am I searching for a match now?
Well, now
Matchmaking stop. Kills for fun is suspended. 13 minutes remaining.
Oh,
I can't read
what is it doing? To check my... Oh, there's nothing wrong with my connection.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I was trying to reconnect to the game and it banned me for trying to reconnect to the game.
I don't know what to do. There's nothing I can do.
Did you say it was all F10?
Alt F10.
Great start. Unreal. I hate this. Literally while I'm trying to rejoin the game it kicked me from. It's like, oh, you can't rejoin the game because you've been suspended.
Right, what happens if I invite you in, though?
When you search.
I just want to.
Yeah, it won't let you search.
I want to see what mine says there, because mine's like showing some sort of server error.
Unbelievable.
Oh, sorry, it's showing a server error. That means it's my connection. That's what I meant. Sorry.
I hate.
You joining, Joe? Could you make any more noise, Kyle?
Yeah, I could. I could be punching a wall like I want to, but this game isn't worth my wall.
I've broken desks before.
There's nothing wrong with my connection.
Oh.
Wait, it's
Apparently-
letting you search with me? What the hell?
Apparently-
Oh my god, this is retarded.
Apparently I'm no longer on Gears. Apparently my PC decided it didn't want me to play anymore.
No, the game decided. PC decided it's probably best you didn't.
Okay, so I'm sure you can look into my account and see how many quits I've actually got against my gamer tag. I'd just like to make it clear, I've not once deliberately left a ranked match on Gears of War 4. So whatever number you find against the gamer tag Livo, that is me getting kicked, not me leaving. And I'm tired of it. And the thing is, it's clearly not just happening to me. It's happening to so many people. And the clip that's playing now, I get reported for that, and it's not my fault. It's because you're not listening, you are not helping. And I get it that I've gone to you so many times on Twitter. You've clearly noticed, I know you've noticed that. But I'm not just coming to you just for the sake of trolling. Yeah, sometimes I've been quite sarcastic because I'm absolutely sick of it. Because I've bought this game, I pay for Xbox Live, and I can't even use it. So yeah, I'm sick of it. But I've also got so many people coming to me asking for my help, and I cannot physically do anything other than relay it onto you. And all I'm doing is asking for help for myself, for the other people. You've got Gears 5 coming soon, and you've got so many people literally unable to play it. Now, let that sink in.